Good morning students. In the last class we have studied about the two different types of chemical bond, that is ionic bond and covalent bond. Today we will study the third type of chemical bond. It is called hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond. So what is this hydrogen bond? So hydrogen bond is nothing but the type of force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom. We know that oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, nitrogen, all these are nothing but the electronegative elements. So whenever a chemical bond will exist between the hydrogen atom and all these different types of elements, that type of bond can be taken as hydrogen bond. So hydrogen bond can be defined as the force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom. So such type of force of attraction or the bond can be taken as hydrogen bond. Now we will study the classification of hydrogen bonds. So hydrogen bonds can be classified into two categories. The first one is intermolecular hydrogen bond, and the second one is called intramolecular hydrogen bond. So what is meant by intermolecular hydrogen bond? So inter means the same kind of molecules between the different molecules of same kind. So let us take one of the example, that is HF, hydrogen fluoride, in which there is an existence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So how can we explain the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding in case of HF? So I will write the structure of HF, that is like this. This is the structure of HF molecule, hydrogen fluoride molecule. Similarly, I will take one more HF molecule and the third HF molecule. Okay, so between these many number of HF molecules, one with the other molecule, there exists a force of attraction. So the force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to other molecule of same kind. So HF molecule. So these are of same kind of molecules, but we are observing the force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to other molecule of same kind. So this type of force of attraction between hydrogen and the other electronegative atom can be taken as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So how can we define intermolecular hydrogen bonding? The force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to other molecule of same kind. So that force can be taken as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So for this intermolecular hydrogen bonding, the examples are HF, HCl, H2O, NH3. All these are nothing but the examples of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Next, we will go through the intramolecular, the second type of hydrogen bonding. It is called intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So what is this intramolecular hydrogen bonding? So let us take one of the example, orthonitrophenol. So we will take benzene. If we attach OH group to the benzene, it will become a phenol. So for this phenolic group, this position can be taken as ortho position. This is called meta position and this is called para position, opposite to this one. So we will take one of the nitro group in the ortho position. Okay, so NO2 is nothing but a nitro group. Orthonitrophenol is one of the example for intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So how can you explain this? So here the same molecule, within the molecule there exists a force of attraction between the hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to the same molecule. Such type of force of attraction can be taken as intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So what is intramolecular hydrogen bonding? The force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to same molecule is called intramolecular hydrogen bonding. What is intermolecular hydrogen bonding? The force of attraction between the hydrogen atom and the other electronegative atom belongs to other molecule of same kind. That is HF. So between these two, so similar kind of HF molecules are there. Between these two molecules, there exists some force of attraction between hydrogen atom and the fluorine atom. So this type of force of attraction can be taken as intermolecular force of attraction. This intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and this is called the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So these two are nothing but the two different types of hydrogen bonds. Now, in case of water, there is an existence of hydrogen bond. Due to the existence of hydrogen bond, the melting point and boiling point of water is very high. So we will go through the boiling point of water. Boiling point of water, it is found to be 100 degrees Celsius. It is having some high value. High value of boiling point of water is there. So what is the reason for the high value of boiling point of water? It is due to the intermolecular hydrogen bond. So due to the existence of intermolecular hydrogen bond, the boiling point of water is found to be high value, which is found to be 100 degrees Celsius. So not only the boiling point of water, it also explains some of the properties that is due to the presence of the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So we know that for water, the density of water is found to be 1 gram per cm. The density of water is found to be 1 for water, that is the density of water is equal to 1 gram per cm. So under what condition the density of water is equal to 1? Exactly at 4 degrees Celsius. Exactly at 4 degrees Celsius, water only exists in the liquid state. So water only exists in the liquid state. So under 4 degrees Celsius, due to the existence of water in the liquid state, the density of water is exactly found to be 1 gram per cm cube. And above 4 degrees Celsius and below 4 degrees Celsius. So what will happen to the value of density? So the value of density of water exactly at 4 degrees Celsius is found to be 1 gram per cm cube. Above 4 degrees Celsius and also below 4 degrees Celsius, the value of density of water is greater than 1. The value of density of water is, it is less than 1. Because, so in case of water, if we want to calculate the value of density is equal to mass by volume. So if we decrease the temperature below 4 degrees Celsius, water is got into ice form. So in the ice form, the volume gets increased. So because of increase in the volume, the denominator gets increased. Because of increase in the value of denominator, the value of density gets reduced. That means below 4 degrees Celsius, the value of density of water is found to be less than 1. That means it is less than 1. And above 4 degrees Celsius, what will happen? So above 4 degrees Celsius, again, the density is equal to mass by volume. So if we increase the temperature above 4 degrees Celsius, the water, some amount of water exists in the gaseous state. So again, here there is an increase in the volume. Because of increase in the volume, the denominator gets increased. Because of increase in the denominator, the value of density gets reduced. Hence, the density of water at exactly 4 degrees Celsius is found to be 1, and above 4 degrees Celsius and also below 4 degrees Celsius, the density of water is found to be less than 1. So, these are nothing but the properties of water, that is due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding in case of water.